Hi everybody. I'm excited to be out for a hike today by Lake Wenatchee. I came over Stevens Pass and I'm just east of the pass area. Came over on Highway 2. The hike I'm going to be doing is called Dirty Face Mountain. It's an 8-mile hike, 4 miles up and back, and it has a 4,000 elevation gain, so it's going to be a challenging hike. When I was getting here, I saw the coaches from Snohomish High School cross-country team. They're going to be doing a run today with their high school students. They're expected about 30 students to be here in a little bit, so I'm going to have a little bit of company, but I'm excited to get started. It's around 45, 50 degrees or so, but it's going to warm up. It's supposed to be 75 or 80 today. So let's get started. The first section of the trail here is going to be in the shade in the forested area, but quite a bit is going to be pretty much in the exposed sun. Let's see, last time I was in eastern Washington, well, I hiked Nason Ridge a couple weeks ago. That's on the south side of the lake. But when I was at the Teanaway area, went to Teanaway Butte and I picked up a tick. So today I have sprayed my shoes and pants and shirt with picaridin. So hopefully that helps. It's kind of funny. I think I'm doing good to hike this trail, but the trail runners are going to be out here, and the coach said their goal is to get to the top by 1 hour 35 minutes. And I'm not sure exactly, but I think at 1 hour 35 or so, wherever everyone is, then they stop and turn around. But anyway, for me, I have budgeted myself 4 hours, and that's to give me average 1 mile per hour. Hopefully I go a little faster than that. But on the way up, I'm generally taking pictures and enjoying the environment around and taking rests, and goes down a little bit faster. But yeah, I can run a little bit now, but I mostly run on flat. So good for those guys. Great training, guys and ladies. We've come in about 3/4 of a mile now, looking across the lake towards the south. That's the Nason Ridge. Hiked that part of it a couple weeks ago. Started at the east side. We're getting a little view of Falls Creek Falls. The trail has been pretty brushy in this last section here. Still hearing lots of birds. There are a few chipmunks around here. Lupine flowers. Oh, the first cross-country runner has passed me, and I'm hearing a grouse off to the left. I like having some shade here. There was a 2005 forest fire that burned a lot of the hillside, but they said it burned in patches, burned hot in some patches and skipped others. So we'll probably be able to see better when we're up a little higher. One of the birds we're hearing right now is the black-headed grosbeak, and there's also a red-breasted nuthatch. These are thimbleberries. Well, I'm taking a break here. I can see over Nason Ridge into the encampments. I'm not sure if that's Mount Stewart, the big peak there. So it's been about 2 hours and I've come in over 2.5 miles and around 2,200 gained so far. I'm going a little bit slower here, but I'm still going. We're back to tons of switchbacks. I don't even want to count them. A few of the runners have come back down. They said they didn't make it all the way to the top. But there should be the rest coming down soon. Oh, it's so nice to have a little bit of a breeze. I love it. Well, I have about 1,000 more feet of climbing to do, but this encourages me to keep going. I feel like I'm dragging myself up the hill, but I'm trying to think of some comedy, but right now I don't have any. I brought myself an orange mango little juice. That's my reward for when I get up there. Whew. We are at 5,300 elevation, and the plants have changed quite a bit, and it's not nearly so brushy. There's a little bit of a breeze, which helps from overheating. Still pretty steep. I just saw two hikers that got to the parking lot about when I did and had made it to the top and back. They said it was 4.5 miles to get there, so we'll see. Here's a section that shows the forest fire and all the trees that are still standing, blackened. From 2005, so coming up on 20 years. Lake Wenatchee and Fish Lake. Come in 4 hours, 4 miles, and 3,500 feet of elevation gain. Whew. Only one mosquito bite so far. We've passed 4.2 miles, so we gotta be getting close. Great views of the enchantments off to the left. Yay! Looking north. Two rocky peaks in front and then the snowy peak in the back. That's a volcano, Glacier Peak. So they've got some equipment up here, and they've got the footings. There used to be a lookout, fire lookout up here. Nice break up at the top there. Now I'm heading down. I expect it's going to take maybe 2 hours, maybe 2.5. I feel really well rested. I feel great that I had quite a lot to drink and I had a nice lunch. So I'm not going to film too much on the way down unless I see some animals or some birds, something like that. Otherwise I'm just going to focus on the trail and yeah. Watch my feet, and that lower section's pretty brushy, but yeah, so I'll check in when I get to the bottom. I'm almost back to the trailhead now. I'm pretty worn out, but I really enjoyed this hike. It's challenging, and I think that's a good thing, to challenge yourself every once in a while. The trail's in really good shape. It's a little brushy in some areas, but it's easy to follow. So I'm ready to take off my shoes and put on my flip-flops and have some cold water and some more food. And I want to thank you for following along with me. And if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below. And I hope that you have a great day.